Here we go once again with another episode of Cosmic Debris. I am one of your hosts as always, Andy George, my partner in crime.
George. TJ, better known as the fucking jerk.
You jerky fuck. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Good.
You know, how was your week?
Good, man, good. You came over on Wednesday last week and we did some Wii bowling with the grandkids.
That was fucking hilarious.
I know. I told you, my granddaughter, the oldest granddaughter, likes to commentate through the shit.
She's as competitive as you are.
Oh, she is, man. It's funnier than shit. Because then my wife was doing it one night. What did the oldest granddaughter spend the night Friday night? We were doing that, and my granddaughter's yapping. My wife turned around. She says, she's been hanging out way too much with you.
Well, duh.
They're always hanging out with me. Yeah. Well, when she steps in the line, the crowd hushes. Shit like that. Oh, you missed that, my wife. I said something like it. Oh, you just hit a little light. She turned around. I don't like when you do that.
I don't like it, but I'll do it.
I'll do it, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, funny. I know you had to go home and ice down a wee bowling injury after we bowled.
Jesus, yeah, unbelievable.
I know, you're going to have to bring your shoes and stuff next time, dude. There was a little bit too much oil on the lanes.
Too much oil on the lanes. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun going over your place. We had pancakes and bacon.
Yeah.
And did some wheat bowling.
I know, you filled your pockets with bacon before you left.
How did you know that?
I know. I'm like, hey, dude, you want a plastic bag for that? You're just shoving it in your pocket so you got a snack for the way home. You get home and your pocket's full of grease.
Actually, I did not take any bacon out of the
know.
house. So just in case anybody's listening and think that I'm that much of a douche.
He is.
I'm that much of a douche, but not in that way. I wouldn't steal somebody else's bacon. Steal your dope, but not your bacon.
Yeah, that's right, dude. I'll steal your fucking wallet to help you look for it. But I won't steal your fucking bacon.
So this last weekend was, yesterday was the 4th of July.
Yes, it was, man. The 4th of July. Happy 4th, man.
Well, today's the 5th, so happy 5th.
Well, I was talking about yesterday. You just said yesterday. I said, yeah, happy 4th. I talked to you. Invited you over, but you didn't come, which is fine.
No, I needed,
Saturday
a
rest.
Was a busy fucking day because I was after our meeting.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Went over and visited the father-in-law, who's 93, going to be 94 soon if he makes it. And,
right.
You know, he'd been talking about, because my former mother-in-law died like 6 years ago. She was on hospice.
Yeah, I remember that.
Actually, the hospice that I worked at, but at that time I was not working. But she, you went with me, went to go visit. I went to go say, my goodbyes and stuff.
Right.
And she died later that afternoon. But, and this is the one that I think I've shared it on this show about my father-in-law in the bedroom of their home. He's got all these like photographs, black and whites mostly.
Right.
Of my mother-in-law when she was a lot younger and topless.
Right, yeah. So
what?
So you sent those to me to take a gander.
I know, right?
I only looked at them 1 or 9 times. Yeah, she had some nice. Yeah, they were taking, what did you say, 57?
Yeah, somewhere around 57. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, she had that Veronica Lake hairdo.
Okay.
Yeah, that 50s movie star hairdo, the Veronica Lake thing. But yeah, she had some nice tits. It was down at the beach they took them because, yeah.
Some of them were in the beach. Some of them were like at a Christmas, decorating the Christmas tree down.
Oh, you didn't share those?
Well, no, I got tired of taking pictures of pictures and sending them to you because you're like, oh, I want my grandkids to see these.
No, I deleted them after I looked 1 or 9 times. That's what I said.
Well, anyways, and I had told you, and you didn't quite believe the severity.
Oh, yeah.
But my father-in-law, next to his side of the bed where he sleeps, up on the wall, is a photograph of my mother-in-law's face.
Yeah.
That was taken by the hospice home when she died.
Dude, I looked at that picture, and she looked like the fucking crypt keeper.
Absolutely.
I was like, why would you even take a picture of that?
It was so morbid. When I first saw it the week before,
yeah,
I looked on the wall and I saw this photograph and I'm like, who's that? And he goes, that's, Jay, and I'm like, what? And I turned it around, and it was signed with her. It was filled out like a little form about
Right.
time and date of death and her name and stuff. And I'm like, son of a bitch, why would you want to put that picture? And I was telling you this,
Right.
And you're like, yeah, okay, whatever. And I sent the picture to you Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
I took a picture of it.
Yeah, you
And
sent me
you're
that
like,
picture.
oh my God!
Yeah, I was like, holy fuck, it looked like a mummy.
It did.
It was bad. I'm like, why would you keep that beside your fucking bed?
I said, I told you it was bad, and you're like,
It was
I don't
no,
believe
it was
until-
bad. It was
really
like
fucking
it was
horrible.
like somebody had opened a coffin after a fucking year.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my gosh, dude.
it was
You failed, you big
unbelievably
dummy.
horrid, and
It was.
I did take the picture Saturday, but then I think Sunday I deleted it off my phone because
Yeah.
I don't even want to look at it. I mean, it didn't even look like
I
her,
still have it on my
obviously.
phone, dude, but I got to delete it. It's
Yeah,
pretty creepy.
I don't want my grandchildren to see a naked, nice-looking topless woman,
But I kept it.
will keep a photograph of her
Of the crypt
at
keeper.
85 dead. And if they see that would do more psychological damage than the nakedness.
You think?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty fucking horrifying. You told me that. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Okay, it's just a dead person. But, yeah, no, it was really bad, dude. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Wouldn't he? I know. It was horrible.
Crazy old
So
man.
if anybody wants to see it, Andy George here still has it, and I'm sure he'll be glad to send it to you if you really want to see it. Just let us know by sending us an email at
cosmic.debris2020@gmail.com. Yeah,
And we will gladly send you, reply to that email.
I'll send
with
it back to you, and you can reply.
Fuck that. I ain't.
Fuck that. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. So we wanted to talk about the 4th of July. Okay,
Yes,
and
yes.
I said, well, let's do a little research. And there were more than 15,567 injuries yesterday related to fireworks around the country.
Around the country.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, so let's look some of this up and
Right.
see what we can find. Because there was fireworks going on around here. I mean,
Oh yeah, it
I
was
heard
like
some of the stuff. I didn't see anything. And,
Right.
it pretty much ended by 10 for the most part. Because I go to bed around 9:30.
Yeah.
So
oh no, it was like the 10 offensive at my house, dude.
that's what you were saying.
I'm like, man, this is fucking insane, and my dog's freaking out, so I got to drug the shit out of her.
And people had, like, block parties. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
that's
they
what
closed off the back street, and people are lighting off those big mortars.
Right.
Right,
And drinking.
and drinking.
Nothing
and drinking.
goes better.
Nothing goes better than fireworks and booze.
And that is proof of some of our stories
Yeah,
today.
yeah. So there was this one story. So a 21-year-old man lost half his hand while attempting to shoot a firework mortar from the sunroof of his car in Middle Tennessee. A woman who was with him also suffered injuries in the explosion. I'm like, what a fucking idiot.
Right to the sunroof. But I think it goes on to say that the police...
Okay, yeah, so it says
I
medical
highlighted it
services.
for you so
yeah,
you could read
the
it.
mortar exploded in a tube he was holding in his left hand. Medical personnel searched the area, attempting to reserve parts of the man's hand, but couldn't locate anything. I'm like, what the fuck? Now, yeah, you tell me that guy wasn't drinking some freaking Reinhold or some shit, some Rheingold.
So they went back
Right.
to see if they could locate any parts of his hand that they could salvage and take
Yeah,
back to the
I'm like,
hospital
yeah, and so
get
on.
them to stick it back on.
So you and I were having a conversation that I think on the 4th of July in emergency rooms, they should have those storage containers with parts
Yes,
that they've
yes.
harvested from people from the morgue.
Like for the last couple of days. So it's
Right.
still pretty fresh, like parts like
Still pretty fresh like roadkill.
So, parts like maybe, whole hands.
Yeah.
Fingers, toes.
Right.
Skin, skin grafts.
Yeah, yeah.
But you were saying that it would be my fucking luck to get my hand blown off and I get I knew somebody else's hand transplanted, but it'd be like a baby
A
hand.
baby hand. You'd have one huge hand and one really small hand.
So if it's your hand that gets replaced with a baby's hand and it's your jerking it hand,
Oh, yeah.
would you want to jerk it with
a
a
baby
baby's
hand? No, that would be crazy. Be
That's
like,
fucked up.
wait a minute. But if it was
I
just
might
a
try
small
it.
hand,
Just
not a baby's hand, you'd be okay. It'd be like dating somebody else.
It'd be like I'm dating somebody else. But then think about it. It's like, okay, so I like sticking my finger up my butthole.
Yeah.
Now I got a little baby finger. What hurts?
What would hurt more? Like you could
I
really.
can fist some.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
You sick fuck.
Okay, so
Go ahead. I know you got a story here.
so out of Kansas, one of the doctors at the ER, the emergency room in the Kansas city, was talking about. This doctor said, well, she wasn't white to begin with, but
Jesus Christmas.
Tavad Ali, really horrendous. We've seen really horrendous firework injuries.
Right.
One man who bought illegal dynamite.
Yeah.
Illegal dynamite.
Fucking dynamite.
What is fucking illegal dynamite? I thought dynamite was unless it was like handmade dynamite.
Yeah. Would you buy? Hey, guess what I'm selling? It's not
Right.
like
It's not like real dynamite. It's handmade
Right.
illegal dynamite.
Yeah, it's not like hand rolled tamales people sell out of their houses, but yeah.
Blew it up in his hand,
Jesus.
and his hand was completely pulverized into bits and pieces.
Yeah, you said it looked like a piece of
Pulverized.
cube steak.
like pulverized. So you take a steak and you bash it with that meat
Yeah, the
tenderizer,
tenderizer.
Right?
Pulverizer.
It would look like, you'd end up with like a cube steak. So his hand must have looked like a cube steak.
Oh, dude, I know that.
But another man had gotten drunk. So again,
Nothing
fireworks and booze.
And alcohol.
And fell asleep with a lit firework in his hand. It burned his hands and legs when he dropped it in his lap.
Jesus Christmas, man.
I fell asleep, dropped it in his lap. So they always warn people, children are around, but this is it's fortunate. Doctors told of one young child who found a firework mortar in his dad's collection after 4th of July, lit it up in his hand, and essentially the child lost his hand.
Well, you think?
That's pretty. Look, if I'm stupid enough to do that shit and light it off in my hand or fall asleep drunk, then I deserve whatever.
Yeah,
whatever
but here's
happens.
a kid.
But here's your kid finds your shit. It's like kids finding dope, right? Oh, my
Right.
kid OD'd on dope because I left it out on the coffee table.
Right.
We absolutely see there's no way. Doctor says there's no way to fix it. A blown off hand is not something that can be put together.
So do you think what if a young kid got an adult
the
hand?
4th of July, according to this physician, the 4th of July for emergency medicine physicians is one of our least favorite days to work.
Fuck. I bet, man. I bet. Because I got another story here. This happened in New York. A 30-year-old man was seriously injured when a firework exploded in his face. Okay? The man was reportedly setting up a firework display at the time of the accident, police said. He was rushed to a nearby hospital. And apparently... Oh, this is the wrong one. Oh, I was thinking this is the guy who set it up. It didn't go off. So he went over to check on it, and the fireworks exploded in his face. I fucked that up, but okay.
You did. That's not the one with the grandma, is it?
No, I was looking for that. You got it? You got?
I might have that one.
No, I do have that one. I'm just trying to... No, okay, so that was in New York, but here's one from Waukegan, Illinois. Was hospitalized after fireworks exploded in his face. The man's grandmother said her grandson was trying to light off fireworks at the time. When they didn't go off as expected, he went over to check on them, and they exploded right in his friggin' mush.
And the grandmother said...
It don't make sense why they sell this kind of stuff to people, but she said, it doesn't say what she said on this, you fucker. You didn't even print out the right shit.
What the fuck are you talking about?
But it says, yeah,
She says,
half his face is gone.
Half his face is gone.
It doesn't look like him.
On the phone, half his face is
His
gone.
face is almost gone.
Doesn't even look like him.
Doesn't even look like him.
His face. Oh, Oh, yeah. See, he was hit in the face by one of these mortars, he lost his eye, so he has an artificial eye. It was a bad deal.
It was a bad deal. You fucking moron. What were you over at? Yeah, right there. Yeah, what were you over at that keg party when that shit went off?
It was a bad deal.
I know. It was a bad deal.
And one guy in Kentucky lost the ring finger on his left hand. Okay, so lost the ring finger on his left hand, and they replaced his blown off thumb, and surgeons replaced his blown off thumb with a toe.
Okay, now was that the guy?
The blast also severely injured the thumb on his right hand and blew off his index finger and tip of his middle finger.
Right. So
that's the one. The guy was holding it up.
He was holding it on his head. Yeah. Now it didn't. They didn't have the video of it happen, which would have been pretty cool.
But it showed his hands.
It showed his hand, but he's a pilot. Now he lights this thing. It's one of those mortar things, and sets it on top of his head
and holds it with both hands.
Yeah.
And the thing explodes, and thumbs go flying off. Fingers.
Happy 4th.
And they replaced it.
Yeah.
And they actually replaced one was prosthetic, one was like a toe.
Yeah. Yeah, one was a toe. So
you're a doctor, you're a surgeon, you're going, okay, he's missing, five fingers on both hands. There's the thumbs and fingers.
Right.
So what can we replace? Which one would go better with a toe? Which one would you, okay, let's put it on his thumb.
Right.
So where the fuck did I get the toe?
That's what I was wondering. Is it his toe or did they get it from the morgue?
I think they got it from the morgue. I think they got like a toe donor.
A toe donor. So when you say you donate your body parts, that's everything.
Any parts, it says, if you look at the forms,
right,
most of them say, I'm willing to donate any parts or organs.
Right.
So parts is parts.
Yeah, parts is parts. Just like chicken. Parts is parts.
I want a Napa thumb.
Yeah.
Give me a Napa thumb, which is really a toe, off this guy of color. So now I'm going to have a black thumb.
Yeah, it's like what do they call those? The black and white cookie.
Can you fucking imagine?
A toe.
I mean, I'm sure, I can't prove this, but I'm sure when somebody blows off a thumb, and they're saying, we're going to replace his thumb with a toe.
Right.
But we can't use a person of another race or ethnicity because it would stand out too much. They're looking for, okay, this guy was white.
Okay.
So let's fuck with them. Say we had the only toe we had.
Motherfuckers been in there testing their own fucking anesthesia drugs.
Black guy's toe.
That'd be pretty cool. So on the
or a black woman's toe, and it was already painted. So he wakes up and
already painted
nails. Black and painted nails.
That would be pretty awesome. It'd be like, oh, dude, you've been testing your own
headache.
That would be pretty funny, though, yeah. You're a white guy, you end up with a black toe thumb.
That would, especially if it was like in Mississippi or someplace like that,
like,
where they're like, what the fuck did you do to me?
Yeah, hey, Jim. Dude, you told me it was a bad idea to drink and light off fireworks. Now I got a toe thumb, and it's
like
black.
Not only got a toe thumb, but it's black.
Yeah. Maybe it's a Puerto Rican toe. Oh shit, that is pretty funny. And we talked about now try to rub one out with a toe thumb.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're going to try to reattach the nerve endings and get it so that you can use it, right?
But it's still a toe. It doesn't bend like your thumb for a grip. When you gotta grip that shit.
I didn't think yours was big enough to grip all the way around anyways.
Yeah. Oh, shit, dude. But
So some of the suggestions that came of this were, if you're going to shoot off fireworks,
right,
whether it's mortars or rockets, is if you have long hair, tie it back. Light them one at a time.
Yeah, that was just a good idea.
Never carry them in your pocket.
Yeah.
Don't light fireworks indoors.
Well, that's a good idea.
And don't point them at each other.
So I remember,
which is I've fucking done that.
Oh yeah, especially with Roman candles.
Oh yeah,
without a doubt. I even shipped some back. Where was it? In the '90s, I was working in Illinois, and I bought a shitload of them and I sent them back FedEx. Roman candles and bottle
Which is
rockets.
like a federal law.
Yeah,
against,
now
but,
now there is.
whatever.
Back then, but yeah, we got home. I let my daughter and the kids in the neighborhood shoot them at each other.
And you wonder why your daughter's fucked up sometimes.
Yeah, but
She
we
got
used
hit in
to.
the head with a Roman
Yeah,
ball
we used to
and
do that
fireman
shit.
ball.
We used to
do
also
shit all the time.
Yeah, you build these nice models of ships or airplanes and shit,
Oh,
and then
blow them the fuck up.
yeah, and then take fucking fireworks and light them and throw it in the air. See if you can get it to explode while it's in the air. Like
We
an
used
idiot
to,
kid.
you know, cherry. We were talking about cherry bombs.
Yeah, we were talking about
which
yeah.
really look like little red cherries.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
And we used to blow those off. M80s.
M80s. Yeah,
I had a seal bomb once,
yeah. You were telling me that story.
which a seal bomb
Excuse me.
is what you would throw. It's like a quarter stick of dynamite, and you'd throw it in the water.
Yeah.
If you're fishing or something, like Richard might want to use that. He's in
Maybe
the
Richard
bag.
got some.
You know, seals are hanging around.
Right.
Is just throw this thing in the water and it explodes, and the seals are supposed to take off, right?
Right.
So I had this thing. I had it for a long time in my house, and neighbor lady died the day, you know, that lived next door to us. It was actually my son's godmother. She was really sweet. An alcoholic, died of like fucking
Cirrhosis of the liver.
Yeah, no
She
shit,
was
right?
sweet. She had a lot of fireworks in her house.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, one
She
time we
died.
had a birthday party for our son. So his grandmother, the one that is the corpse now,
Oh, jeez.
she was over and she was trying to drink. I mean, this is an adult birthday party for a 6-year-old.
I know. Yeah.
And a lot of booze, right? A lot of booze. That's the way we did shit.
Yeah.
And Grandma M was there, who was the next door lady, who was the godmother, and then my mother-in-law. And my mother-in-law that tried to keep up with
The other
Grandma
alcoholic.
M, the
yeah.
other alcoholic who was far more progressed.
Yeah.
And she drank. My mother-in-law was so fucking smashed, she just passed out, blacked out,
Yeah.
passed out, and no, she couldn't keep up with her. But when Grandma M from next door, the godmother, she died, and one of her sons moved into the house with his girlfriend, and the guy was a real fucking dick. So I took this seal bomb one night. And I lit the fucker and I threw it right near his front door in the yard. Thing fucking went off.
What a douche.
Duh.
Yeah. It went off, and yeah, by the time it's going off, I'm in my house coming out. What's happening?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's where I am. Whoa, what was that? I go over a big old fucking crater in his yard.
Oh, yeah. And I told you mine. I was in high school. We had to take the bus to school, and we had some fireworks we'd brought back up from, like, south of the border. You know, we'd stopped there for something. Like, me and my older brother snuck over and bought some fireworks.
Yeah, they don't sell the good shit like they do back east.
No. Yeah, back it was one of those. I told
Because
you.
I had asked you to pick me up something, then you said the stores were closed.
Well, yeah, they were
But you
kind of
got me,
empty.
like,
Yeah, I got you a big roll of
firecrackers.
firecrackers.
I put them away.
I
was
just
gonna
put
light
them in a
'em off last
closet. But I took one of the firecrackers and I wrapped it in clay. And as the school bus driver's driving us to school, I rolled it up the aisle.
Did the clay harden?
No, it was still
It was
soft.
still soft,
Yeah.
okay.
So it went off, and yeah, then it's like, okay, everybody on the bus can get off except you 8 guys in the back. We know it was one of you. Like, fuck.
And your friends ratted you out.
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
they?
my friends ratted me out. I'm
They
like,
threw you under that school bus.
under that fucking school bus, old Billy Anchulis. Fuck you, Billy, you fucking rat. And it's like, I think it's his old man. His old man was a hitter. He liked to whack his kids with a fucking belt.
Oh, belt daddy.
Belt daddy, you know about that. But yeah, so, you know, I was suspended for a week from school. Yeah, that was one of the idiot things I've done.
Was that? Did you actually get suspended, or were you like
No.
sent to paint lockers in the?
No, I was actually suspended.
Oh.
My old man went up to the school. Don't suspend this guy, man.
I don't want him at home.
No, make him sweep the floors and shit. Embarrass his ass. Make him do fucking manual labor during school hours, man.
That's
I'm
a
like,
good father.
Yeah, it's like, hey, fuck, don't just let him sit around home eating cheesesteaks and watching the Gong Show. What the fuck? Yeah, embarrass him. Make him do the janitor's work. They'll straighten his ass up.
That would.
Yeah, there were a lot of times I ended up doing the janitor's work. But
I've been suspended once.
once, that's it.
I've got in trouble. Paddle. I mean, you go to the principal's office, get the whack in the ass with
Right.
a big old wooden paddle.
Yeah,
Actually suspended because I wouldn't rat on somebody.
yeah.
I knew the rule. I knew my rules in my neighborhood. You don't fucking rat on anybody, regardless. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking tell you who lit that fire.
It's
in the
like,
plastic.
fuck
you.
Yeah, who lit the garbage can on fire? Hey, that brings up a story I was telling you about, where they're talking about, you have to put the fireworks in a bucket of water. Well, after you use them. Yeah, it doesn't work if you use them, put them in there before. But I was reading a story about the two ladies in Atlanta were barbecuing. They went out and had a great dinner the night before. And then the next day, they thought the coals were cooled off. So they dumped the coals in a bag and brought them in their house and put them in their garbage can. And then went to work. Their fucking house burned down. I'm like, geez, why not just leave them out there for a couple days? It's the same thing. Hey, make sure the shit's out because it does smolder for days.
Why would you bring that shit into the house?
Yeah, I mean, that's another stupid thing. I don't fucking know. Maybe it's the water in Atlanta that's fucking making people stupid. I don't friggin' know. But yeah, that's just another dumb thing. Hey, we got the Olympics coming up here this month.
Yep, in a couple of weeks.
Last week, my wife's getting ready for work. We both get up really early, and she watches the news in the bedroom, and I watch it in the living room after I walk the dog. And there was a thing that came on about the breastfeeding Olympics. I'm like, damn, I hope that's televised. Oh, yeah. Yeah, where's my glasses?
Where's my glasses?
Yeah, but it's like, okay, so what do you think the breastfeeding Olympics, what events you think that, who could squirt their milk the furthest?
Okay, it could be that. Could be the most amount produced.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, okay, get those little things.
At one time, within a half an hour.
Okay, yeah, it's like milking a cow.
Right, milking a cow.
Yeah.
What else?
Can you do two babies at once? That's like a tandem race.
Fat content.
Yeah, but biggest gorged boobs.
Hard,
yeah.
swollen.
Yeah, it's like, who gets to measure them? Yeah, me. Yeah. I just thought that was weird. The breastfeeding Olympics.
I definitely think the squirting length of squirt. So you'd have to you'd have to be the judge and measure.
Yeah, it's just like they do for the shot put.
Out, then you measure.
Yeah, you put a little stick in the ground, just like they do for like the javelin or the shot put.
So who makes sure that
they're standing behind the line?
Is right on the line.
Is right on the line.
Over the line.
Yeah,
you have to go up and place the boob.
All right, I got to adjust this for you.
Got to get it right at the line. Okay. Yeah. No, don't move. Just squirt.
Yeah, I was just thinking like the loaded diaper toss and shit like that. Fattest little kid. Because you see some of these people who breastfeed their kids till they're, 7 or 8 or something. I'm like, man, you're a lucky kid.
When they're walking and talking.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, hey mommy, I need a drink.
My son was like that.
Well, you got breastfed till he was 7?
No, but he was walking and talking. Probably
really?
4. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Come up and grab. When my niece was here with her kids, they'd fucking just walk up to her and grab her tits. Just reach inside of her shirt and grab her tits.
Pull one out for a snack.
She pulled one out. I'm like, oh, fuck.
I know. I'm like, hey, dude, you didn't take no pictures for me? Shit. You sent me pictures of the crypt keeper, but not your niece's boobs. Now, that one I might keep on my phone for a while.
That one you probably would have.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. I've seen her nipples, bare tits, a few times.
Yeah, I know. You said she just whips those things out. And it doesn't matter time or place. She just whips them out. She doesn't care.
She isn't like one of those moms outside where they put a blanket over.
Oh, no, she don't care. She's trying to tan them at the same time. I'm trying to get a tan while
she's Hispanic. She don't need a tan.
Yeah.
And believe me, those tits didn't need a tan either.
Those were nice tan titties. You sick motherfucker. Oh,
no doubt.
Yeah, so, the state of California, there's no more state-sponsored... there's a travel ban for state-sponsored things from California. There's certain states that California won't pay for the travel to go, like the government to go to different states and try to do business or whatever.
Right.
It's like Montana and South Dakota and North Dakota.
Because you were telling me about this the other day.
I'm like...
So what was it that was preventing that?
Because it's about the gay thing. They don't recognize transgenders or something like that. It's like, so, why do you want to whip your policies on me. So, listen, we live in a fruity fucking state. We live in the cereal state, fruit, nuts, and flakes. But why are you want to try to force your policies on my
So
constituents?
if you don't recognize this certain population
like gay
of
rights,
individual,
right?
then we're not going to do business with you.
We're not going to do business with you, and we're not going to, as a state, we won't sanction that travel. We're banning our state government from going there.
Right.
We're not paying for it. So, I mean, it's like, this is the kind of crazy shit that goes along with this whole Rainbow Month, which was last month, wasn't it? It's not this month. Is it over?
I don't know.
I know, and I can't figure out why they get a whole month when our presidents only get a day. President gets a day. He did a lot of good, but yeah, you guys get a whole fucking month.
And then he's got to share it with another president.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. When we were kids, a rainbow was just a fucking rainbow.
Well, and now we have officially federal holiday for Juneteenth.
For Juneteenth, I know. Yeah, next year it'll be an official paid holiday. I know. It's like, we've gone so far to the left side of the fucking billiard table. That shit is just insane to me. Like I said, presidents get a day. And the other thing that leads us up to the state travel ban. Okay, we do business with all these communist countries. We do business
China.
with China. We do some business with Russia.
Most no longer communists.
Okay, ask Putin. But, why is still Cuba, why are we banned from Cuban cigars? I don't care about anything else, but what about fucking Cuban cigars?
We're banned from. Well, we're not banned from travel.
No, we
to
can
North
travel
Korea.
to Cuba. North Korea, but
No,
yeah,
we can't travel to Korea
No, we can't travel to North Korea.
from America.
No.
From what?
What are you talking? I'm talking about Cuba. You're talking about Korea.
Yeah, then I went back to Cuba, and now you're talking about Korea.
Well, you were saying too, but yeah, you can't travel to North Korea. I know but you can travel.
You can go to North Korea.
Can you? Yeah, just.
Well, Dennis Rodman did.
Oh, that's right. He went over there and hang out with ping pong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
But-
He's our ambassador.
Yeah, he's our ambassador. It's great, dude. We don't even know what planet Dennis is from.
But you're right. Why can't we travel to Cuba directly from
Freely.
the United States?
right.
What is it about Cuba now? Not then, but
Right.
now.
Yeah, now that is so dangerous to us.
Right. Nothing.
I can't figure it out because I want some real Cuban cigars. I guess I'm going to have to take me a trip to Cuba.
You can catch a flight from Canada to Cuba.
Yeah, but I think there's even travel from the USA to Cuba.
No, there isn't.
I believe there is. I think you're mistaken there,
Let
TJ.
me look it up.
Well, why don't
while
you
you're-
look it up while I come up with some other bullshit to talk
Yeah,
about?
you keep talking because that's what you like to do.
Yeah, okay, I got a story about the, fuel tanker drivers in Illinois. Okay, they were trying to figure out why the fuel wasn't coming out of their gas truck, at gas stations. And it's like, it wasn't flowing smoothly. Comes to find out they found the body inside the gas truck. And it was clogging up the flow of gas. My thing is, how the fuck did the body get in there unless he's in there friggin', cleaning the thing and they forgot about him? Or from the fumes, he passed out and then they fill it back up with gas.
Well, I was wrong. You can book directly from home city to Cuba.
Yeah.
And most flights will include a layover because only a few cities offer nonstop flights.
Right. JetBlue for as little as $300, but you're taking your life in your hands when you fly JetBlue.
Well, that's true too.
Yeah.
So why aren't you not allowed to get cigars?
Yeah, cigars from Cuba. Oh, there you go. Cigars from Cuba. Okay. Oh, you can. You get some Habanos.
Can I buy cigars from Cuba?
What's it say?
Of course, you
can't
can't
buy
buy
some
Cuban cigars in the U.S. unless you do so illegally. We'll surreptitiously sell Cubans, but you need to be very cautious.
About the
So
authenticity.
why are you?
Yeah, so why can't we buy Cuban cigars? This is from 20. President Trump on Wednesday banned U.S. citizens from bringing home
your lover.
rum or cigars from Cuba and staying at the Cuban government-owned hotels. Yeah, I know. See, we got all these stupid bans on shit. And I don't understand. It's fucking Cuba. It's a little island. One nuke and
So
we're...
you can travel there,
You could travel there.
and you have to declare so much money that you're taking.
Right.
But why can't you bring anything back?
I don't know. It'd be like...
Why
hey,
cigars and rum? Because it's the big tobacco in this country
That doesn't-
lobbied
yeah.
and said, we don't want to fucking have Cuban
cigars.
tobacco products. Tobacco.
Yeah, tobacco. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to have to go spend a week in Cuba and smoke myself to death.
Well, or go on eBay.
And see if I can buy them. Great.
Actually,
Oh, dude, let's... So
What?
now you're going to look on eBay for Cuban cigars.
no, I was thinking like Craigslist.
Oh, Craigslist. I know one of our brothers from the program used to get Cuban cigars.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know where he got them from, but I remember he gave me a bunch of them one time.
Nice.
Yeah, they were pretty good. It's like, but are they really Cubans or are they just Dominican in a Cuban wrapper? I don't fucking know. But hey, man, for today, I know we're running a little long today. I got some.
No, we aren't.
What do you mean?
35 minutes.
Is that it? Oh shit! You got more shit to talk about?
Not really, but I'm going to look up,
Okay, I got one more. I got another story. A man in South America was found using a person's head for a soccer ball.
He was what?
He was using some guy's head as a soccer ball, kicking it around
yeah.
in the streets. It's like, that's just normal down there.
It's all just normal down there.
Yeah, no
Everything's
shit.
normal. Okay.
Okay, we good for today, man?
We are good for today.
Yeah, you
man.
goofy fuck. You drug this out forever. Yeah, people are gasping. Get to work, you motherfucker.
I'm like, oh,
All right, dude. So for today, man, I think we'll flush this. There's cigars spinning around in the
it is definitely spinning.
toilet bowl today, man. Hey, go out there, love each other, man.
Be kind.
Share the love. Peace. This is Andy George from Cosmic Debris. Hey, I wanted to let you know you can reach us by email at cosmic.debris.2020@gmail.com. So if you have any comments or anything you'd like to hear us talk about, please email us at cosmic.debris.2020@gmail.com, and we'll ignore most of your stuff. Hey, if you got any pictures out there you'd like to share with us, we'd sure like to see them. You can also follow us on Twitter at Andy Jerk. So, hey, send us a message, send us an email. We love to hear from our fans. You guys have a blessed day, and we'll catch you next show. Later.